Welcome to the Pelican Sports Corner. We got a great show for you today. We're going to be talking about the New Orleans Pelicans schedule release. That's right, the New Orleans Pelicans schedule release. We're going to be talking about what are some of the tougher games and can the Pelicans make a surprise sneaky push into the playoffs. We got a lot more of that on the Pelican Sports Corner right after this. Welcome to the Pelican Sports Corner, man. It's been a minute, man. Let's talk about it. The schedule release is here. The schedule release is here. We know exactly who the Pelicans going to be playing, where they're going to be playing, what days they're going to be playing on. And that's big because now we get to see and size up our roster against other teams, and we get to find out if the Pelicans really are ready for prime time. Being that they only got 2 prime time games, guess what? Still don't matter. We still got to ball till we fall, baby. We still got to get out there and show people why we made the right roster moves this offseason. So, that being said, the first game the Pelicans open up with, the Memphis Grizzlies on the road. That's right, the Memphis Grizzlies on the road. The Pelicans, they got Ja Morant. For some reason, that game always goes to the wire. If you've been watching the Pelicans over the past few seasons, for some reason, this Memphis versus New Orleans game always go to the wire, man. And Ja be cutting us, slicing us at the end of the game because the Pelicans struggle at the end of the game. Hopefully it's different under Willie Green. Hopefully our end of game situations and situational basketball is back to where it needs to be so that we can capitalize and get this win right out the gate, because our season are going to be made or make or break with the opening of the season, because the Memphis Grizzlies going to be in the same situation. New coach trying to get playoff contention, and things like that. And we trying to get back to the playoffs because we got a mix of veterans and new infused talent on this roster that's ready to take off, like Jeremiah Fields and Derek Queen, plus with the wily veterans like Herb Jones, Trey Murphy, and Zion, Jordan Poole, second year of Eve Mixie. Let's see. We might have a little something down here in New Orleans. So, that being said, the next game, home opener against who? Wimbenyama. Wimby, man. That's going to be a tough game. These bigs, they're going to have to bring their lunch. They're going to have to bring their lunch because guess what? Wimby trying to eat. He's trying to eat in that middle, man. So hopefully our bigs be ready for the challenge. This first 2 games, the bigs going to have to listen. Bigs going to have to bring it. I'm telling you. We got some, based on this, we got some guys. Then we go Boston Celtics. Boston Celtics. That's in New Orleans too. Another big game. You got Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. Don't get easy, man. Don't get easy. It's going to bring our game. Then you got another big, Jokic. That's a tough one. That's a tough. Dealing with Jokic on a night-to-night basis is tough. So when I say Derek Queen need to be started, I ain't say that just to say it, just to get some excitement value. I'm telling you, they need him more than y'all think. They need this guy more than they need his points more than y'all think. Slowly but surely, the league is getting back to the skill big situation where bigs rule the paint. You're going to need it. Where's your power forward and center? Look at the teams. The Thunders had bigs. Did they not? I'm just saying. So does Indiana. You got to have bigs now. We getting back to the bigs. The nice point guard won't pick and roll and bigs, the ISO guard. So it is what it is. Then After we got Denver in Denver, LA Clippers. Don't get no better. Like I said, it's right. Man, look, these first 10 games going to tell me a lot what I need to know about these New Orleans Pelicans and their moxie. I promise you. Because right out the gate, they being tested. Of teams that want to be in that Western Conference playoff run. So, guess what? They're going to have to bring it on a night-to-night basis. Who else? That's in California. Oakland, KC, the defending champs. Don't get any easier, folks. The New Orleans Pelicans going to have to bring it. Hopefully, Willie let his bench do his thing, do their thing. He not playing this little 8-man, 9-man rotation. Man, let these young boys grow. We on a different timeline now. We don't really got no old veterans. Super old veterans. It's Zion's team now. Got to let these young boys cook with them. Got to let these young boys grow with them. They're going to be here for a minute. Hopefully Zion can stay healthy. This the time to put up a shut up. Nothing but playoff teams. Then we got Charlotte. That's a winnable game. Obviously. That's a winnable game. Who else? Dallas Mavericks, another tough team. You know they're going to be hype. Cooper Flag, Kyrie Irving. AD. They coming. These boys coming, man. That Southwest division going to be trouble. Denver, Houston, New Orleans, and San Antonio. It's a dogfight. It's a cage match. It's gonna be tough. Then you get San Antonio. So you get San Antonio again. This time in San Antonio. Listen. These bigs better bring their A game because they gonna need it. It ain't a game out here. It ain't a game. They gotta play the best of the best of the best. Those first 10 games. Phoenix. Winnable game. You know, Phoenix ain't what it used to be. You know, Phoenix ain't the Phoenix teams feared with Devin Booker. You know, so that should be a winnable game. Definitely should be a winnable game. Trailblazers, they trade away some of their top talent. That should be a winnable game too. So let me see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So let me see. Those first 11 games, I could see them going. I'm going to say they split with the Spurs. I'm going to say they get the one at home. Until I got to see it. But I'm going to say they lose to Memphis. I got to see them beat Memphis. I'm going to say they lose to Boston. I'm going to say they win against the Nuggets. I know that sounds crazy, but for some reason the Pelicans always play the Nuggets tough. I don't know what it is. So I'm going to say that's an upset. That's 1, 1-1, 1-2, 2-2. I'm going to say they beat the Clippers. They always, for some reason, they like what the Memphis are. The Pelicans are like that with the Clippers. I'm going to say they 3-2, lose to the champs, 3-3. Beat the Hornets 4-3, lose to Dallas 4-4, lose to San Antonio in San Antonio 4-5. Beat Phoenix. They can go 5-5. First 10. That'll be a good record for them. 5-5. That's not bad. That's a good start. A 500 start in the first 10. Now, are they actually going to start like that? No. But I can see it. 5-5 is not a crazy number. That first 10 set the tone. You get 5-5, you in it. That's not a bad start at all. What they got after Phoenix? Trevor, look at that. 6-5. You could be over the 500 mark after 11 games. That's not bad at all. Then you got the Lakers. That's a toss up. The Lakers still depleted in talent. They don't got no money to spend. So you could damn near be 7-5. That's not bad, man. Golden State, they're not what they used to be. So that's a toss up. But let's just say they lose. You still 7-6. Back to the Thunder, 7-7. Denver, let's say they win, that's 7-8. Dallas, let's say you beat Dallas this time. That's 8-8. Atlanta, that's a toss-up. They got better, but if you want to win the Derek Queen trade, you better handle business. Show them you got what you needed. Chicago, I can see that's 2, and you could be 10-7. Let me see. Memphis again. Let's say you win that one. Man, you could be 12. You could be 12-8. You could be 12-8 after 20 games. That's not bad, man. That's not bad at all. But this stretch right here, November 30th, Lakers, Minnesota, on back-to-back. Brooklyn, that's a winnable game. San Antonio again. Houston, Indiana, Dallas, Cleveland, Phoenix twice, Knicks. That's a nice little stretch there, boy. That's a nice little stretch. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Man, that's a nice little stretch. I think they could win 45. I think they could win 45, man. It ain't as egregious as you think. They got a lot of winnable games. There's a lot of teams that don't really have. It's really just the West beating up on the West, if we're being honest. Those Western teams, those OKCs, those Denvers, those San Antonio, Houston, Dallas. It's really in Minnesota. It's really those 6, the big 6. Like the Clippers, they usually play well. I think they could win 45. I think they could win 45, dog. Seriously. But anyway, let's talk about how they gonna get there. First of all, they need their rookies to make an impact immediately. Jeremiah Fears said he wants to win 40 to 50 games and win rookie of the year. Well, guess what? In order to do that, you have to be balling. And we saw what he can do. We saw what him and Derek Queen could do in summer league. So if that's any indication of what they're going to be on a night-to-night basis, guess what? That's big. The Pelicans need that. The Pelicans need that type of juice from them boys. Herb Jones back healthy. DeJounte Murray back healthy. They need their full Arsenal squad. Zion staying in the lineup healthy. I know that's a lot of ifs, but we need those ifs to become check marks so that we can get to where we need to get. I wouldn't be shocked if they get a play in and sneak in some type of way. That wouldn't shock me at all. But it's going to be determined by the development of the growth of Trey Murphy, Zion's health, how Derek Queen and Jeremiah Fears play, and how well Jordan Pools adapt to Trey Murphy and the team. How well he adapts to playing with a guy like Trey Murphy. You know what I'm saying? Is he starting? Is he on the bench? When does the DeJounte Murray come back? All of those things going to factor into this season. So I think these boys got a shot. I think they got a lot of talent. And we ain't even talking about one thing we haven't mentioned on this show is Saddiq Bey. Saddiq Bey may be an X factor on that bench this year. He really can ball. He really can fill it up. Saddiq Bey is really nice. Like, he's a bucket getter. So I know we talk about Jordan Poole and all this other. That's the exciting flash. But Saddiq Bey, he's really like that. So I think that's going to be big when it comes to this Pelicans team, man. They're going to have to be deep on that roster. Saddiq Bey, Jose Alvarado. I don't know if Herb going to be in the starting on the bench. That's not up to me. I think he should be on the bench, not because he doesn't have the talent, but because I think it'll flow better to do what he does best. I think he should close, though, because of his defensive him being elite defensively. So, but the Pelicans may not see it the same way, you know, based on the night-to-night basis. They want to probably him jump out there because they want him to kind of slow down the other opponent's best score, which is cool. I understand that you can't never knock a team for trying to play defense. But I think these boys could sneak in there. I think the league is underestimated. They don't realize how much talent has just been infused down here. And these guys finally can run because they're young. So they don't got nothing holding them back but them and injuries. So let's hope that is cleaned up. Let's hope that's cleaned up. But this schedule, man, is exciting. I think the Smoothie King going to be jumping. You know, I think we're going to see a lot of growth. Let's hope, like I said, let's hope Trey Murphy, guys like that, take that next step, that leader, that 1-2 punch role with Zion. This is his shot. Brandon Ingram not here no more. CJ McCollum not here no more. They need him to be like a 25-point per game scorer. Can he do it? We going to see. We know he can fill it up in bunches, but can he do it on a consistent night-to-night basis? And I believe Trey can do it. So, yeah. Man, I'm excited, man. I hope you guys excited, man, because it's just right around the corner. It ain't that far. It ain't that far. The Pelicans about to get busy. You know, these rookies about to get busy, man. The new talent about to get busy, man. I'm interested to see how Willie Green put it together. I got a series coming out that I've been working on for you guys, man. That's why I've been posting. I got a series coming out that you guys going to enjoy of how I think the Pelicans should be using their players and what the system I think they should run. So stay tuned for that. We're going to have a lot more, man. I don't want to sit here around, but I won't waste no time. I just want to give y'all a nice little reaction of the things I thought about the schedule. I like making content like this for y'all, man. So make sure y'all like and subscribe. Making sure y'all hit that like button. I like the comments, man. Make sure y'all continue to give me the feedback. And we'll have another episode, a nice episode dropping for y'all soon. So y'all stay tuned to that. And as always, man, thank y'all for watching the Pelican Sports Corner. I'm out.